Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another flight simulator live stream. I just want to get this out of the way. If you guys are catching this later on, this was a live stream originally, so just want to make that clear. Sometimes people get confused by the fact that it was pre-recorded and now it's just being posted after it ending. But yeah, this is a live stream, so future viewers, just want to let you know. Current viewers, well, you're going to find out what's going to happen. I'm sitting here in Tokyo again. I landed in Tokyo in the last live stream from Tuesday, I believe it was. I'm going to head to Chicago today. So it's currently early morning in Tokyo. Local time. Actually, it's not early morning in Tokyo. It's actually late night. It's 11:28 p.m. So we're not going to see the sun for about 5 hours. And then we're going to be landing in the dark, unfortunately, also. But I haven't set up anything. I accidentally disconnected the airplane completely from power. So I had to reconfigure the whole airplane and make it go through all its startup and all that junk. But we pretty much are all set at this point in terms of it being powered up. So we can actually start programming it, getting the flight plan loaded and all that. So we'll work on that shortly. I haven't done any of it because I don't know if people enjoy seeing the flight plan phase of flight sim and flying, or if it's boring. I don't know. I never know. That should be like something I need to figure out. Like, would it be better for me to start the stream and we're literally ready to push back and get rolling, or do you guys want to see that whole segment of what I do to kind of prep the airplane, where I get all my information from? Because I feel like the more people that start tuning in earlier, maybe they'll be more interested in something like SimBrief and how to read it or something like that. Because, I mean, at one point I didn't know any of this stuff. And I learned it either just from watching videos, watching other people, talking to other people. A lot of it I learned once I actually started flying in real life too. So that helped. But I don't know, not everybody is doing that or at that stage in their aviation career or whatever you want to call it, interests. So we'll do it in this episode just because I haven't done it yet and I need to, and I've already started the stream, so there's no point in not doing it. Just trying to get some stuff configured here. I'm responding to a message real fast on my phone so I can be done with it while I stream, and then we'll be good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this flight. We do have some air traffic control on. We have Tokyo Air Traffic Center or something. I don't even know. ACC Fukuyuka control. I am so bad with Japanese, but we'll get it squared away. So let's do some sim briefing. Sorry. All right. So United, I actually pulled this from my virtual airline website, whatever. It's a real schedule flight. 2798 Bravo. I guess they repeat the flight number for some reason. So we are in the 200LR, so I do have to update that. And I'm going to update our departure time. Climb profile, all that stuff. I never touch it, as you guys have seen. Passengers, I'm going to do full. And then freight, I'll do auto. I just like doing that. Extra fuel, won't need any. Nothing anticipated in Chicago. Let's look at the radar. A little bit of rain, northern part of Tokyo. There's some rain in Chicago, but it's on the other side of the lake at this point, so it won't be a factor. We got some CBs in the area. Oh, looks like we have a cyclone or typhoon, whatever they call them in Japan. I forget. Get a little bit of the jet stream. So we're going to go out over the Pacific, cut up to the north, and go through Alaska up the Aleutians. That's kind of fun. And then we'll cut on over. I bet you we hit Anchorage right there. There's probably Anchorage, Ted. And then we'll just cut down normally through Canada. So that's our most beneficial flight because we can't go over Russia because they're being mean right now and attacking Ukraine. So let's generate this thing and get it downloaded, and we will load it up, get it configured, get the airplane configured, and then we can push back. And I don't know if I've ever flown out of Tokyo with air traffic control on. This might be a first. So, that'll be exciting. Narita. We are at Narita International Airport. I'm gonna get the fuel loaded up so we can get FS, or sorry, not FS passengers. I don't use that anymore. That way we can get GSX rolling. So we're gonna need 211,177 pounds of fuel. That's 63% load level, not too bad. I'm anticipating a good tailwind at some point. And then our takeoff weight, or zero fuel weight, is 420.5, so that's gonna give us like a pretty low load level. We're always around 64. And then anything else we'll do after we start. Request boarding. It's gonna make me open up all the doors. I should do that. Open that and open those. Okay. Now I just need to download the flight plan files and input them into the FMC and all that jazz. Get the landing weight or takeoff weight calced. All of our performance numbers. I did see the new AirAC cycle came out, so I got that already put in. So we should be current. Actually, well, yeah, we should be. We should be good. Okay. All those files are where they need to be, so we can now pop this in. This is such a lifesaver. I remember the days of entering this one by one. It was it was so long. It was horrible. Depending on what, I mean, I'll just plan this for now, and then we'll see what ATC has us do, because they might switch it up on us. God only knows. I don't want to land on 27 center. I like 28 center, so we're going to do that. Prefer 28 center. And let's see. I mean, I could land 27 center. It's just, I don't know, longer taxi. What are we coming in? Fayette 7 off of Shiki. Alright. Activate that. And we will get our performance loaded. What am I doing for reserves today? Reserve fuel. Alternates Detroit. Reserve is 6.2. And then our initial cruise is 330 with a cost index of 15. Let's do our takeoff performance. Alright, I'm using Topper because I like it. So 200LR, RJAA, 34 left as of now. Let me pull up Active Sky so I can get the weather for here. It says it showers, but I don't see any rain. At least, I don't know, not my game yet. Oh well. Maybe I'm in that one spot where it's not raining. But the wind is 240 at 11. So, oh actually this is wet, so we'll leave it at wet. Oh wait. I forgot it inputs the slash. Outside air temperature is 24 because it's pretty late. 2965. I'm gonna do flaps 5. And air conditioning on, anti-ice off. What did I miss? Oh, takeoff weight. Duh. That'd be the most important part. Can't really calc anything without takeoff weight. So our takeoff weight is 630,300 pounds. Alright. Oh, hold on. Imperial. 630, 300. Alright. 47 degree. And then let's see. 158. Oh, hold on. I gotta put flaps 5. 158, 173 is rotate, and 177 is V2. Center of gravity giving us 5.25 on the trim. which is not too bad. There we go. All right. So let's get 177 put in here. We will get altitude and all that stuff set up momentarily because I got to get that put in. Oh, you know what? Before I get yelled at, turn off our transponder because I know that's going to get annoying. I know somebody's going to say something about that eventually. Air traffic control probably would. All right, so we got an Rnav Departure. I'm going to load the flight plan into all of my other applications. Get active sky loaded up. I don't know why I'm not getting rain. Should be raining. Whatever. What's the weather even look like in the sky? It looks like it should be raining. It's pretty overcast. It's very hazy. Okay. Well, that's good. And then I gotta get my alternate DTW. Refresh. Alright, map. And detail. I don't really need... I'm gonna do base reflectivity. There's wind shear out there. That's fun. Okay, what else? What do I need next? ACARs. Flights, Tokyo, Narita. We are flying the 200. I don't have a 300. 330's initial. There's my route. Fire that up. Get Atlanta loaded up. Report from SimBrief. Yes, take me to Japan. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff going on over here. That's pretty fun. And Navigraph. Get that loaded in from SimBrief. And we will open up our chart list because I need all of the information I can get. I don't know if they do noise abatement here. I'll have to read. And what was our departure called again? I forget. The Golbo 2. Golbo 2 Rnav. There we go. Alright, we are located there. And the Golbo 2 Rnav off of 34 left, basically 337 heading after departure. Runway heading. We'll set that. And then what's our top altitude? Ow. It's like our top altitude is above 4,000. Initial climb. Blah, blah, blah. 600 there, 4,000. At or below 7. So we'll go 7 initially. Where's below 7? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, below 7. Until they approve us for higher. Easy enough. Alright. What else do we need to do? At this point, I don't think there's much. It's LNAV, VNAV departure. I'll hit traffic, airport. Traffic, no airport, but I'll put weather on. I don't need that right now, actually. And that'll go there. And go ahead and fire up the APU. I don't really need auxiliary fuel. Everything else is fine. Cool. We do need to get our IFR, so who am I talking to? RJTG Center. Request controller info. Tokyo Control. Streaming on YouTube. I could watch him. I could watch him. Let's see. What radio frequency? 1205. 1205. Mike. Pretty quiet.
Direct to Mike India Hotel Oscar uniform. Air Nihon 47.
Here we go. Let me pull up my charts so I know what I'm talking about here. Golbo 2. Tokyo Control, United 152 on the ground at Narita, looking for IFR to Chicago O'Hare.
United 152 Tokyo Hotel, 今度 Tokyo Approach 119 on this program.
1191, thanks. Doesn't show up in, what's it called? That stinks. And V-Pilot. Who? Request controller info. Alright, here we go. RJTT. Cool. Tokyo approach United 152 on the ground at Narita, looking for IFR to Chicago O'Hare.
United 152 to approach, good evening, sir, standby clearance.
Standing by. Alright, clear my throat. We stand by. I got my scratch pad ready. Because I'm going to have to copy a bunch of info that I don't know. Golbo 2.
Nippon H4, contact Tokyo Tower 118 decimal 1.
These guys are pretty easy to understand.
Tokyo Tower 1181 84. United 152, clearance.
Ready to copy.
United 152, clear to Chicago Airport via Galvo 2 departures and flight and route. Maintain flight level 240, expect flight level 330, stroke 1374.
Alright, United 152 is cleared to Chicago via the Golbo 2 departure, flight plan route. Climb maintain flight level 240 and 330 after departure. Squawk 1374.
United 152, radar back is correct. Narita with wind 260 at 20. Direction variable between 190 and 330 degrees. Runway 16, departure runway 16 right and runway 16 right out of your touchdown 1000, touchdown above 2000 meter no change. Altimeter 2969 inches. Call me for push.
Alright, copy that. We'll call you for push, United 152. Sounds like we're going 16 right. Let's see. 250 at 12. Yeah. Technically. Alright. So, let's switch that up. So, it's going to be at 16 right, but Golbo 2.
100, descending flight level 220.
So, let's recalc. 16 right.
Denmark 100, Tokyo approach. Expect ILS 0 runway 34 left approach.
Let's see. Conditions.
ILS
250
34
12.
left approach, and we filed the Oshima 2 Bravo. Well, we need to switch that.
Denmark 100, clear via Oshima 1 Alpha level.
50, yeah, we got it. Okay, everything's switching. We are now 47 degree flex temp. That stays the same, but we're going to be 158.
Okay, Oshima 1 Alpha arrival. We'll descend via the star 3000, and we'll expect
and
the ILS Zulu 34 left approach. Skymark 100.
Perfect. All right, so 177 stays the same. It's just V1 and V2, or V1 and VR have switched, and then our departure heading is now 157. So let's flip that around. Okay, perfect. And then APU is good. We can close our doors. We'll call for taxi. I got to put our squawk code in though still. Return doors. Close all. We are squawking 1347. So 1347. Arm all. And let's shut down all of our connections here. Release, release. Parking brake is on. And what else do we need to do here? In Tokyo, approach United 152, request push and start.
United 152, pushback approach, runway 16 right.
Alright, pushback approved for 16 right, United 152. Alright, so 16 right is going to be a pushback to the right. So, we're going to do this. Prepare for pushback and departure. And it's going to be pushback to the right. We're going to put on the beacon. I'm going to turn off the storm because I don't really need it. Seatbelt signs on. Everything else is good. We will push back to the right, taxi to 16 right. Pretty easy taxi, it's just straight out. And then we should be on our way.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
I'm ready for... You do not sound like you're from All Nippon Airways, my friend. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, man.
Locking gear.
Okay, good. Push me back to the right. Is that... Yeah, they got Terminal 1, 2, and 3. A lot of cargo down there. Waiting. Push back to the right. There we go.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Release.
12, contact Tokyo Tower 11H デシマル1
Here we go.
Engine's clear. Start at will.
コンタクト、東京タワー18デシマル1、エアーズ12、ありがとうございました。ご覧。
Good night.
There we go. Alright. We can officially fire up our engines. Starting 1. Let's watch it come alive.
Upon 412 heavy, worked across fence at Bravo 220.
Alright, N2's coming up.
Runway 34 left approach.
Ignite.
ILS 034
EGT should fire up here shortly.
Alpha 42, XLA Alpha Charlie 1 Alpha arrival expected.
So 1 Alpha arrival,
I need more coffee. I need the damn flight attendants to make me some. Alright,
Alpha 42, clear via Oshima 1 Alpha arrival. Descend via star 13000.
There we go.
Star 13000 on the pond, 417.
So I think I was parked pretty close to where I parked on my arrival. I think I was like 1 gate away, actually. Surprisingly, so that's ironic. Alright, the engine's up and running. Let's make sure we stabilize here. EGT, stable. Vibrations, good. Perfect. Alright, we'll start 2. See this beast come alive. And actually, I'm switching this to 240 because that's what they told me. That is what they told me. Live streaming.
Set parking brakes.
Mark 100, reclear direct to Wick.
Parking brake set. We do have a good engine start. I'm gonna get disconnected from my plane. I wanna go. I wanna roll. I wanna roll. Alright, that engine's coming up. Spooling up here. N2 climbing. N1 stabilizing. EGT's coming down. Vibrations pretty much stabilized. Oil temp's gonna come up.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Everything looks good there. Alright, cool. Let's go to electrical and okay, good, we're switched over. Cool. Everything came online. And then air. We're not on packs, we're still on APU, so that should switch over in a second here once I kill that. Should flop over. APU is going to cool down. That'll transition. Let's do our flight control checks.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Full left. Full right. Elevator. Cool. Rudders.
Skymark 100, declare direct wick, Whiskey Echo Delta Golf Echo, D7 maintain
And spoilers.
Direct
Perfect.
wedge down to 8,000. Skymark 100.
Alright, cool. Alright, at this point, let's get all of our taxi lights on. I'm going to turn off my dome. That's pretty much all we need. And let's kick our TCAS on and check our TCAS screen.
TCAS test.
Alright, perfect. Tokyo approach United 152, ready to taxi 16 right.
United 152, taxi to holding point runway 16 right.
Taxi to holding point, runway 16 right, United 152. Cool, I like that. Doesn't
Skymark 100,
free taxi,
D7
nobody's
maintain
here.
5,000. Maintain 5,000 until R1, clear for
Let's
ILS
roll.
0 runway 34 left approach.
I like when they just give me a straight taxi. Like, no instructions, at my own discretion. Because nobody's here.
Say again, Skymark 100.
Skymark 100, D7 maintain 5,000. Maintain 5,000 until R1, clear for ILS 0 runway 34 left approach.
Gonna maintain 5,000. Maintain
This is
5,000
legit.
until Arlen, cleared ILS Zulu 34 left approach. Skymark 100.
They must be
Response 412, declare direct wick,
They're going
D7
into a
maintain
different,
8,000.
different airport. I don't know what the other one is.
Alright, clear direct to wedge down to 8,000. Out of on 412 heavy.
Make a left. Get on, what is this, Romeo or Whiskey? I can't even tell. I like taxiing when it's nice and dark. Very hazy out here tonight. Oh well. And let's bump this up to 35. Thank you. Config my flaps. Throttle boost. Actually, that's like the greatest thing ever you can do is a throttle boost to see if you're configured. I love that. Alright, so we're going to taxi to the end of the 16 right here, then we will part to the south, make a turn to the left, and then start heading north over the Pacific, up towards the southern end of the Aleutian Islands, and then we'll basically just follow those guys right up to Anchorage. Actually, the Ted Stevens Airport VOR is one of our points, so we'll fly right over Anchorage, Alaska, and then cut over through northwest Canada towards Chicago, coming in from the north. I haven't looked at what our full flight time is supposed to be, but I'm guessing 12 hours, 12 and a half hours maybe. So that's going to put us in for a pretty late, no, actually, it's not too late of an arrival. I mean, it's a Saturday, I don't give a shit. It's not like I have to be up tomorrow for anything. Unless I want to be. And we're not landing too late, so I'm not too worried about it. This taxiway's ending. Doesn't go all the way to the end of the runway, I just realized. Oh well, whatever. So we'll cut over in a few. But yeah, that should be their out of flight. I'm not going to stream the whole thing, obviously, because why would I stream for 12 hours? That's boring as shit. I want to go do other things throughout my day. So I'm going to stream the takeoff, climb to cruise. Depending on how many people jump in here once we get to cruise, I may hang around a little longer. But I mean, if nobody's really active by the time I'm at cruise and there's no ATC or anything, I'm just going to end the stream because it's just going to be boring.
Alright, for 12, traffic table o'clock, 13 miles going
Turn
to
here,
turn
'cause
north.
That's going to lead me to a dead end.
Use caution.
But yeah, if there's some interaction, you know, if people are jumping in, I know it's early in the morning still. That's the problem with starting these long hauls during the day. Honestly, we'll probably land and then start another flight tonight. I just don't know where. I like going to New Zealand a lot. I haven't been east to Europe in a while. Maybe I'll do one of those. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Alright. Almost there. What do I need to do before the takeoff? Passenger sign. Really, I just need to do my lights. Then we'll be good. That's really it. Lights, and then we go. And I need, seriously, I need more coffee. My wife just came down. I should be like, can you make me another coffee? Like a needy person. Alright. Approaching the end. The cabin crew is ready. Thanks for doing that. I didn't even request them to be ready. Whoa. Just lost center, so maybe we won't have air traffic control for much longer after departure.
16 right.
Alright, let's make our radio call and get out of here. In Tokyo, approaching at 152, holding short, 16 right, ready for departure.
United 152, Roger, Narita, wind. Sorry, wind 260-12, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 16 right, United 152. Alright, we rolling. Landing lights, swing, strobe.
412, descend maintain 5,000. Maintain 5,000 till Alan, clear for ILS to runway 34.
Weather radar
We're gonna make it 5,000, maintain 5,000 to Arlen and cleared ILS runway 34 left approach, down on 412 head.
See what this weather is, if there really is any weather. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Skymark 100, contact Tokyo Tower, among it is Marvan.
Tokyo Tower 118.1, have a good night.
6
Alright, here we go.
Whatever it is there. Sorry. Skymark 100.
Have a good night, or whatever it is there. Alright, stable. Toga, let's roll. That was funny. Kid's flying Shamrock, he's not even from Ireland. Just like I'm not even, you know, I'm United, it makes more sense.
80 knots.
Yo, I got some serious push to my right, what the hell? I don't even show any wind. Oh well, whatever. Maybe my right brake is stuck or something.
V1.
Alright, we're committed. Rotate, pull back, climb,
Positive rate of climb.
gear up. Follow the flight director. Look at me chasing this damn thing. Perfect. Autopilot on. And we are in the clouds. Alright, time for acceleration. Tokyo departure, United 152, airborne, climbing through 2000 for flight level 240.
United 152, Tokyo departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 240, not restricted.
Alright, climb maintain flight level 240, United 152, thanks. We get to cancel all climb restrictions. Hell yeah. Oh my god, there's the rain. And now we're out of the rain. Even better. Oh, there's the rain again. Okay. Flaps up. Auto brakes are off. Tapper. And now we're out of the clouds. Very nice. Alright. Let's go to our checklist. And pre-flight complete. Before complete. Alright, well, we'll just mark all these done. Okay. We'll mark that too. Normal menu, after takeoff, landing gear up, okay. And descent would be next. Perfect. Back to engine.
United 152, DQI です、カウボ
Clear direct Gulbo, United 152, thanks. I like that. Shortcuts.
On upon 412,
Actually
heading
works with the
south of
weather
Iowa.
too.
ー。日本412、コンタクト東京タワー118です、モル1。
418.1, have a good night.
That works way better with the weather. Thank you, my friend. Okay, anyways. Taxi lights off. Strobe wing, all that stuff can stay on. Seatbelt signs are good. We are climbing to 240. Got some weather that we're gonna avoid, thankfully. Got clear direct Gulbo, so here's what that saves us. Instead of having to go here to here to here, we can just shoot straight to Gulbo. Any shortcut is appreciated. A little bit of lightning up there. Coming up to 10,000 feet. Transition altitude is actually 140 here. So we'll transition to standard there. Switch that. 10,000 feet. Landing lights come off. Taxis off. Turn off, off. I like to leave the wing and logo on until about 18,000. Got some serious weather up here. Oh yeah. Cupid. We're gonna go right over Cupid. Yeah, there's some precipitation there. Echo tops. It's nothing crazy though, it's more to the left. We're gonna avoid that. Actually turn this to 1. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Not Chilled? Welcome back. Welcome back again. Sorry, it took me a minute to see your comment. I had the chat window covered by a different window. We just took off from Tokyo. We're climbing out over the Pacific. We do have air traffic control, but they're slowing up. I don't know if we're gonna have... Yeah, we're not gonna have center on anymore. Damn. Okay. Well, we're going through the end of a typhoon or cyclone, whatever they call them in Tokyo. Or Japan, I should say. I always forget. Coming up on transition altitude here. Whoa. A lot of lightning. A lot of convective activity down there. Okay, standard. Oh, nice. Yeah, you did. Okay, so you went from...
United 152, you are in my space, radar summit terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Alright, thanks for the ATC. Switching over to Unicom. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
That was a nice guy. Kind of cool talking to somebody from Japan. Okay, so you went from Japan to Tokyo to Seoul, South Korea. I haven't been to Seoul in a long time, but I know that airport code. It was on the Zibo. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking at the weather radar right now. There's like a handful of storms. I think we'll be above most of the stuff we're gonna come by, except the stuff to our left right now is like 350 tops, probably. So we're gonna cruise up to 330. That's our initial, and then we'll step climb as usual. Typhoons, that's right. Yeah, I always forget the terminology for them. So you do use tropical storms, okay. And then who does cyclones? Is that South Pacific? I can't remember. $18,000. I wonder what's our cruise? Mach 825. Probably do a long range cruise and just do 0.484. I like that speed a little better. Saves me some time. Alright, so it's been 20 minutes since we pushed back from the gate. Okay. Yeah, I forget if they meant the same thing, and then it was just like, depending on what zone or region you were, is it called this over that, or if it was a completely different thing. Yeah, we call them hurricanes. We'll do it, it'll go from a tropical, there's tropical storm, then there's tropical depression, and then there's hurricane. And then a different category hurricanes, which I'm assuming different category typhoons. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in here. I can better get a. Oh yeah, I'm going right past the big. That cell must have moved north. That's probably what that is from active sky. Yeah, that cell moved up north since I took off. Okay, that's cool. Let's get the wind. Because, not quite what it's showing on there. I got a 330. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit of a push. Might have to dodge some storms, just bob and weave a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too much. Seems like the big stuff is staying to our north. According to active sky. Yeah, do you guys have categories for typhoons? For like the wind, sustained winds, speeds? Okay, hold on, I'm reconfiguring where my mic is. There we go, I like that better. Feels more comfortable. Yeah. It's crazy what the sustained winds of some of these hurricanes are. I mean, when you're sitting there with like 120 mile per hour constant sustained winds, it's just mind-blowing to think about that. Yeah, you guys get swamped with rain. Those things will dump some serious amount of water. Why do I not have... Oh, hold on. I was gonna say, why is it not showing my top of climb? 15... Okay, there it is. 50 nautical miles, top of climb. It's really cool, like, the different weather between the different parts of the world. Like for us, it's funny because you learn the normal seas. So in Chicago, most of the wind is mostly out of the west. And then in summer, you can pretty much predict, based on if it's a hot day, if you'll get like a thunderstorm that'll pop up around 3 or 5 o'clock, just because it's so common. It just almost always happens. So it's super expected. Got some weather coming up here, about 40 miles by Tacid, which is our next waypoint. I might have to make a decision to go south of it a little bit. We'll see here shortly. What are we right now? 096. Probably should divert around it. Yeah, let's go to the right. Kick this in real quick. Gonna have to avoid this storm real fast. Yeah, Active Sky is really good, and then if you combine it with a good cloud art program, you just get so much more out of it. It's a good weather generator, but then you gotta have the right cloud art to really take full effect. Alright, I'm gonna need to go a little more. 20 degrees to the right. I just gotta avoid that crap. Yeah, it does a really good job at kind of just showing the flashes off in the distance. It's kind of cool. I really enjoy Active Sky. I've always thought this was a really good program. Hold on, I want to pop this up, but also have the chat. So let me pop out the chat. There we go. Wait, I can do participants? Oh, cool. There we go. Now I can actually see both properly. I can still chat and avoid weather. I might have to nudge it a little to the right. Another 5 degrees. That one I'm kind of worried about. Yeah, I had to actually tone down my turbulence settings because if you flew, like if I were to fly through any of this, or even if it was just regular little rain and I was descending into it, I would be shaking and you would almost not even be able to control your speed. It's insane how much they'd simulate it. I'm gonna go 5 more to the right just to avoid that. Or I punch through there, that'd be fun. Should I punch through that gap? This actually will simulate rain shafts and wall clouds too, which is pretty cool. Actually, I'm gonna be clear of it now, because this storm cell here goes up to about it can go up to 40,000 feet, the tops. I'm only gonna be at 330. Hey, what's up, Koala? Welcome from Brazil, that's awesome. Brazilian, you guys speak, does Brazil speak Portuguese? I always forget. I want to see Brazil speaks Portuguese, is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the coolest part about streaming. You get to talk to people from all over the world. That's actually kind of fun. Like, that's the fun part about VATSIM too, with all these controllers and pilots. You're dealing with people from all over the world. Just everybody's having a fun time playing flight sim. I could punch through that, but I could just be conservative and go this way. And I mean, let's have fun, right? Let's do it. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. And koalas are awesome. They're like my favorite animal. I literally flew to Australia just to touch a koala. Pretty much. That was like the only reason I wanted to go there. Alright, we're gonna cut through here because, you know, why not? Oh my god, this is gonna be... I don't know if this is gonna work well. But we'll find out soon. Estimated time remaining. A very long time. Let's see, we're supposed to get in at 0344 Zulu. And it is 15:18. Realistically, we probably have another 10 hours and 30 minutes. Keep turning. I don't want to fly through that. Yeah, we have a long way to go. 5,700 miles still, so I'm at least doing 515 ground speed, so I'm going 500 miles per hour, thankfully. I don't think that'll be the whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna stream the landing. I'll kind of do what I did last time. Oh, it doesn't like what I did here. You can see this turbulence now. Does not like what I did. At least for a cruise, though. This is a little weaker, though, than if I were to fly right through it. Let's look at what my options are on turbulence, actually. Because, alright, I'm at 100 there. That's an offset. I don't need that. And then let me look at the wind options in effect. Maximum wind turbulence. Default 100. Well, let's try it out. Yeah, a little turbulence is cool. I can actually, this is manageable. If you saw how it was before, you would be like, how the heck do you even fly in that? Alright, we're going to proceed direct to no lax now. Turbulence effect scale. Okay, I'm going to try 70 here. Because, I don't know, I like to have some good turbulence, but that was a little weak for what I used to have. What I had previously was way, way, way different and way more intense. No altitude? I'm on VNav path. Are you talking about on my ICAS? Oh. Oh, it's because, it was because I was, well, I was still VNav climbing, but it was screwing up my top of climb. Oh, on the FMC? Yeah. Right here? Alright, so we are at cruise. I'm actually going to do long range cruise. Just give me 0.484. Yeah, let's do that. Speed up a little bit. I'm going to get the wind data. Oh, okay. On the legs page. Yeah, it was because you're talking about my altitude. It was because I went direct to the next waypoint. And it just changes up. It recalculates the altitudes, even though it doesn't really change. Oh god, no, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at speaking other languages. I would embarrass I would embarrass myself. Alright, it's gonna give me the descent info even though I don't really need it. But we'll load it in anyways. Execute. Alright, so yeah, the legs page here. See, it's gonna recalc because I just brought in wind data and descent data, so it'll recalc in a second. And then it'll reappear. But I do need to put my step climb in real fast, so I'm going to do that. Because I do have like, how many, what, 3 step climbs, 4 step climbs? Flight factor, 777. I'm one of those people that's like PMDG only, it seems like. Although I did use level D Sim 767 back in Flight Simulator. That was a really good... That was actually a really well simulated aircraft. 46 north, 170 east. I gotta find that. 46, and then 70. That's where we go to 350. And then Tux 370. Punch this in real fast, and I got one more. And then YQD 390. There we go. Executes. Perfect. Yeah, till the PMDG is... That would almost be a reason to switch. I just like the way PMDG's aircraft handle. They feel very realistic. Yeah, Qual, I would feel bad. I would butcher your language, and then I would just feel like a jerk. Alright, I'm going to zoom this back out so we can see some weather coming up. And switch my tilt from auto to -1, because give me a more realistic idea of what's actually happening. Let's take a peek at the wing. Oh, I still have my wing light on. Pick those off, don't need those. There's the right wing, there's the left wing. Not much going on out here. Got a long time before we get some daylight. How do I program step climbing? So in this, all you do is you go to the legs page, and then you basically punch in the altitude, like you find the point based on your flight plan. So like, here, I'll drag both in. So here's my step climbs. So initial altitude off of Tokyo, 330, then at 46 north, 170 east, 350. So I took 350, and then you put an S in there for step climb. And then you just find the right waypoint and tie it to it. Although the FMC will actually, it's on the FMC. The FMC will actually do a pretty good job at calculating when you should step climb. But if you have predetermined step climb points, you can put them in. So there's 46 north, 170 east, 350, just like right here. And then Tux at 370, so Tux is my next one. There's Tux at 370S, so you just literally 370S, boom, put it in, execute. And then really what you do when you get to that point, you can turn, in PMDG, you can turn auto step climb on, so actually like it'll change my altitude bug to 350, but you don't have to use flight level change, because what you can do is once, like if I wanted to step climb right now, I can do go to 350 right now. I can either key in 350 and put it right there and execute it, or you just change this to 350 and then you click the middle button and it changes it. So you can do it that way, or I guess you could flight level change if you really wanted to, but really flight level change is more for maintaining speed, a specific speed while descending. I'm gonna zoom out on my weather here because I'm curious if we're gonna run into anything else. No, like in real life it won't actually automatically step climb, but I have the option within PMDG turned on to where it'll automatically switch it all up for you. So it basically just tells you when you should, like the point of putting them into the legs page is just to know when you should step climb. But you still have to manually, in real life, change what's programmed into the autopilot panel here. But here, I'll show you, there is like an auto step climb option. PMDG, option simulation. Where is it? Service base, no. No. Floods and daylight, where is it? Plaza top of descent, no. Somewhere there's one for, I've never checked this out. Oh god, that's way too bright. I like medium. Where the heck is that? I forget. One of these options, there's like something for step climbing. Auto step climb. I don't remember where it is, but I have it turned on. Auto flight, no. Auto approach. Yeah, I don't remember. One of them has the option though, because I have it turned on. No, yeah, VNav won't do it automatically. Not unless you have the option turned on. But even, like, VNav will always calculate step climbs. Or the cruise page will always automatically calculate a step climb. So you can either go off of that, because it's always going to follow the recommended flight level. But it won't, like... You either have to have the option on, and then it will automatically do it. Or you just manually change it once this gets to 0. In terms of weather, there's really no weather we're going to be running up into for a long time. I'm looking ahead on active sky right now. There's just not much going on until closer to the Aleutians. What else with the FMC? Technically, if this was an ETOPS flight, I would program all my entry points and all that stuff, but there's no need to. It's our alternates, progress, route, fix, menu, nav radials. Look up all that. Position reports. That's actually kind of nice. Hold page. Pretty much bounce between those pages. Alrighty. We got up quick. We're just going into a black abyss right now. There's like not even a cloud in the sky, it seems like. I think... Okay, so... There's really not much else to do, honestly. We got no air traffic control, so... At this point, I might... bring the stream to an end until something eventful happens. I just don't really see a point of leaving it on right now because we got not a lot of stuff happening for a while. It's gonna take a bit to get to some action. So I think what I'll do is end the stream, but before we end it, we're gonna be landing around 10 hours and 12 minutes from now. So probably I'll stream like an hour before my arrival. So in 9 hours I'll be back, which that's going to be like 7 o'clock or something local time for me. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you back if you can make it not chilled. If not, no big deal, but you'll always be able to watch the recording and skip through it to the fun stuff. So thanks for stopping by. And welcome to the stream, Koala. I appreciate you stopping by too. And I will see you guys later on today. Take care.